Unexpected things always happen on the most important days. This handsome Japanese guy is Ken. He finally took the audit exam. He studied for 2.5 months. Jobless, watched with worry by neighbors and family. So, how did it go?
There is a success and accident in the audit test. Okay, I want to talk about success first. Now I'm in Fukushima Prefecture in Japan, but I went to Tokyo to take audit exam, and I stayed at my sister's house the day before the exam. My sister's house is in East Tokyo, and the test center is West Tokyo. So I had to move from east to west. It took 1.5 hours. And last time when I took bar exam, I got exhausted with the Tokyo train. So this time I took upgraded seat. Yeah, and I felt comfortable this time. So my first success is my mobility strategy was good. I could save my energy before the exam. And my second success is my mindset. When I took the train, I was very nervous and consuming my energy for the future things. And at the time, I was mostly listening to music, like piano music. And I watched a YouTube video to motivate myself. And the YouTube video says I shouldn't focus on the result too much. And I shouldn't expect too much. When I took the train, I was thinking, I will achieve this goal. Yeah, something like that. I will get good results. I will pass this test. I cannot fail this test. I don't want to fail. Something like that. But I shouldn't do that. The video says I shouldn't do that. Because if you want something too much, the something go away from you. Because I feel a lot of pressure if I want good result. If I think I want good result, I feel pressure and my brain don't work. Yeah, it's the same as other sports or maybe in romantic relationships too. If you want this girl too much, you act unnatural, right? So don't expect too much. The video taught me the mindset, so it was very good thing. Okay, next I will talk about accidents that happened in the exam, during the exam. Okay, first accident is the test center was crowded and staff were busy. The test center is not only for USCPA exam, but also for the other exams like SPIs or some other kinds of tests. As a day, the test center was very crowded with Japanese university students. So staff were busy, and I guess unexperienced staff was in charge of USCPA exam. So the introduction was a bit unclear, and I felt confused. This is the first accident. And the second accident is, it's my fault. But if you have ever took the test, you experienced it. But when you, before you enter the test room, you have to write down your launch code, right? You know that. But I write down the launch code wrongly. It's 7 digits, but I wrote only 6 digits. It's very stupid. So in the test room, to start the exam, you have 5 minutes to write down the 7 digits, and I spent 2.5 for meditation, and I write down the launch code and tried to start the exam. But it didn't work. So I asked staff, maybe my launch code is wrong, so I want to check the NTS again. Yeah, and staff says okay, and I checked the launch code, and yeah, I got correct code and input it again. But it didn't work. And staff was checking from here, and staff say, okay, you should check again. And I went there. But it was actually, I just input wrong number. The memo was correct, but I input wrong numbers. Yeah, this is the first like a second accident. Yeah, you know, USCPA exam takes a lot of attention, right? You cannot make mistakes in the CPA work. But I made mistakes. Just remember 7 digits number and type it correctly. I couldn't do that. So yeah, it was like very embarrassed, and yeah, I got panicked a little. Yeah, and on the third try, I wrote down correct number and I type it correctly. I finally started the exam. And the last accident this time was break time over. You know, after the testlet 3, you can take 15 minutes break time, and you can get out of the test room and go to toilet or eat something. And I spent 12 or 13 minutes outside the test room and eat some snacks and drink water and went to bathroom. And I wanted to enter the test room again. And to enter the test room, I got body check for metal and like nothing inside my pocket, the staff check. But the staff was very busy, so I had to wait before entering the test room. Yeah, as the day very crowded, so staff was like explaining something for another candidate. So yeah, so it took, maybe I had to wait maybe 2 minutes. So, and I finally got body check and got into the test room. But when I took the seat, the exam already started. Testlet 4 already started. Yeah, maybe I was only 1 minute late, but I got a little panicked. Yeah, that's the accident I experienced in the exam. If you are gonna take USCPA test, you should be careful. And yeah, you wanna know how was my test? I will tell you test impressions now. So in the testlet 1 and 2, it's MC questions. I felt it's like a normal difficulties. Yeah, I solved MCQs from mock exam and released questions, and it was just the same level I felt. For some questions I couldn't solve it, but mostly, yeah, I could solve it. It's the same as mock exam and released questions. Yeah, I solved testlet 1 and 2 on time, no late. And after that, I took TBS questions, and TBS I felt easier than released questions and mock exam. And I took testlet 3 and 4 on time, and easier, but yeah, still difficult. But the testlet 5, it was too easy, so I got extra time after solving the test rate 5. But you know that I felt easy doesn't mean I passed. So CPA exam has score adjustment, and many people say what you felt and the actual result, big discrepancy, right? Big gap between what you felt and actual result. So I cannot be relieved yet. Okay, that's my experience on the day audit exam. So my mobility strategy is good. I took green train, like a priority, upgraded seat. It's very good thing, and I could have good mindset. I don't expect too much. Don't think about the results, just focus. Even if I have good mindset, my body react different. Like I felt my heart race and I wanted to vomit because of the pressure. But my mind just calm. Body reaction and mind are separated at the time. And there were 3 accidents. Test center was crowded and unexperienced staff was in charge of USCPA exam. So the direction was a bit difficult to understand. Then launch code mistakes. I couldn't input just 7 digits because of maybe pressure and I was nervous. And break time over. I couldn't start test rate 4 on time. That's the accident. If you're gonna take USCPA exam, you should keep it in my mind that unexpected things happen. I hope my experience can help you. Okay. After the test, I feel very tired. So I'm gonna focus on video making for a few days and start the next subject and final subject, regulation. So thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.